So this is day 2 as a complete brand new newbie to 3D printing with my Bambu Lab X2D. And this is not a sponsored series or anything like that. I was on the market for a 3D printer, and all of the videos I was watching as far as like the Bambu Lab X2D that I was coming across were super negative. And so I was like, as a complete newbie, it is really hard for me to understand if this is a good option for me when the folks that I'm going to for support are being so negative about the product. So for someone like myself that was completely brand new, trying to figure out what tool to get, it was really hard. So I said, let me build a series for people that are interested in this product alone, and then we can talk about this product and my experience with it. And as you will notice in this journey, things are going to change along the way as far as my comfort level with these products, etc. So there's 3 things that I want to talk about today in regards to 3D printing and the Bambu Lab X2D. The first one is that things get extremely easy on day 2. If you watched my first video, I couldn't tell up from down, left from right when I was unboxing that 3D printer that's behind me back there. I couldn't tell up from down or left from right from what part was this, etc. I stopped in the middle of it. I usually just put things together just to see what the user experience is, but I had to stop and watch the videos. Day 2, I have a strong familiarity with the parts on the printer and what things are and what I need to do to get going. So that's the first thing that I want to say. There's a really quick go from completely unknown to, oh, okay, I kind of get at least these small basic things, right? And so if you're a complete brand new person like me and you're worried about 3D printing, that's the first thing that gives me comfort, is that day 2, I was like, oh, okay, cool. This makes sense. So that's the first thing. The second thing, the software. There's 3 software, I think, so far with this. There's the Bambu Handy app that is on my cell phone or iPad. I only have it on my cell phone right now. And then there's the Bambu Studio, which is on the MacBook. And then there's also like the Maker's World, which is like the third-party peer-to-peer, environment for sharing designs and stuff like that. Day 2 and day 1, that can be overwhelming. And so I'm gonna share some advice at the end of this, but that can be overwhelming. For me, the reason it was overwhelming is 3 things. I guess this is a video of 3s. The first thing is I'm gonna use my printer for personal use. So this little Goku figurine right here, I made this for my son, Apollo. This Hogwarts, I made this for my son, Aries. This little Minecraft skeleton guy, I made this for my son Ty, and it even came with swords as well. And then this I made for my wife. This is a makeup organizer, and it's really cool. And I still gotta make items for my other kids. I have 6 total, and then I have to make some stuff for myself. So that's the personal use that I'm gonna just make stuff for them because we just like to do certain things, and they like toys and stuff like that. So I'm super excited about that. The second thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use it for my camera channel and for this tech channel. So creating organizers and bin organizers and storage compartments for my SD cards and different stuff like that. And then the third thing I'm going to use my 3D printer for is to figure out if there's a way that I can make money, create a passive income or active income where I create products and sell them, etc. And so for someone like myself that has all these different interests and all these different ways I'm going to use it, there are too many damn designs available in the Handy app and the Maker's World, website and stuff like that. I was just scrolling for hours like, what do I make? What do I make? What do I make? So that can be overwhelming. So my advice to you as a completely brand new person is before you get your printer, kind of write down 5 things that you think you want to make, so that when you get to the app, you can search those 5 things and you can quickly make a couple of them, and you can really streamline your learning experience as far as picking out a design. Because for this Goku design, there was a million options, literally a million options. And that was me like, do I make a card holder? Do I make an organizer? Do I make, so with that being said, whatever product you want to make, there's going to be a million options. And so just make a list of about 3 to 5 things that you want to make when you get it. And then that way to streamline your experience moving into the app, because it can be overwhelming. There's so many options. Last piece of advice with that, create a pooper scooper first. And the reason you want to make a pooper scooper first is because there's going to be so many things, so many, like the extra filament and stuff like that that comes out the back of the machine was all over the floor. So before you lose all of that stuff into nooks and crannies and HVAC grates and stuff like that, create a pooper scooper first, because it doesn't come with the tool, with the machine, but you have all the designs in there and you can create that as your first thing, so that way you can catch all that stuff in the back. The third thing with the machine that I want to cover is the user experience and whether or not the machine seems to be good from a complete brand new person's perspective. Now, as I continue to use this, I'm going to be exposed to more uses and, more. So far, everything I've printed has been a success. I haven't had any failures, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prints so far. No failures from just day one to right now. No failures. So the user experience of this is that the software makes it extremely easy. So because I'm completely brand new, although the amount of options are overwhelming, once I dial in on this is the thing that I want to print, everything is pretty much automatic. Like I can basically select, for instance, when I did Hogwarts, when I did this, I selected this, it says, prepare print. I click that, it takes me to the next screen, and then it just, as far as like how much filament and the amount of filament coming out, like all of that stuff is already there for those designs. And so from a complete newbie standpoint, I was able to print all of this with absolutely no experience and really no roadblocks. The only thing I'm trying to still understand is, okay, I saw some people, they made the tops, the roof, they made it black, they made the body of the building gray, and then they made the ground brown and black, right? I have the capabilities to do that with that tool, the X2D, because it has multicolor printing, but I don't know how to do that yet. But I was able to get up and going without any hitches. So the user experience from newbie to getting your first prints is super easy. And that gave me so much confidence as I move into this journey because of that. It printed out well. The machine didn't have any failures so far. So to me, so far as a complete newbie, this is a good machine. Now, like them knowing how many prints I make and all this different stuff that the experienced folks are talking about, I'm sure I will form an opinion of that over time. But as a complete newbie, right now, I'm thoroughly loving this machine. And so those are the 3 things I wanted to talk about. So in summary, day 1 to day 2, you learn really fast and things slow down for you. The user experience for the second thing within the app can be overwhelming, so pre-plan some of the things that you're going to print. And then 3, the user experience itself is great so far as a complete newbie. Now, moving forward, as I get more experience, if you want to follow the journey and learn more, I will make regular videos around 3D printing and using this one. So if you're new and you're curious, but you're not ready to pull the trigger, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, join the Cosey Coalition and hang out. But this is my journey, so I wanted to put something out there because the reviews that I was seeing were so negative. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If there's anything in particular you want to know or me to test, I'll do that. But as always, stay cozy in that crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.